Hover through the fog and filthy air.
When shall we three meet again? In thunder, lightning, or in rain?
When the hurly-burly is done, when the battle is lost, or won.
That'll be ere the set of sun. Where the place? Upon the heath.
There to meet with Macbeth. Oh, what bloody man is this?
It's true Macduff, and like a good and hardy soldier, fought against my captivity. Hail, brave friend, thanks to the king! The knowledge of the broil, as thou dost leave it.
It's all too weak. Brave Macbeth. Well, he deserves that name, disdaining fortune with his brandished steel, smoke with bloody execution. Like valor's minion, carved out his passage till he faced the slave, which ne'er shook hands to bade farewell to him, till he unseamed him from the nape to the chops and fixed his head upon our battlements.
Oh, valiant cousin! Oh, worthy gentlemen, so well thy words become thee as thy wounds. Oh, go, get him surgeons.
The worthy Thane of Frost!
Oh,
God save the king!
whence camest thou, worthy Thane?
From fight, great king! Oh, thank God, Lord, we get a dismal conflict. But the victory fell on us.
Oh, great happiness! No more shall that Thane of Cawdor deceive our bosom interest. Go, pronounce his present death, and upon his former title, greet Macbeth.
I'll sit down.
What he hath lost, noble Macbeth has won! Sister? Where have you been?
Killing swine.
Oh.
Look what I have. Show me, show me.
Huh?
Here, I have a pilot's thumb.
Oh, yeah!
Right this homeward he did come.
No, a strum! Macbeth!
The weird sisters, hand in hand, posters of the sea and land, thus to go about, thrice to thine and thrice to mine. Thrice to mine and thrice again to make up nine. The weird sisters, hand in hand, posters of the sea and land.
Peace!
The charm is wound up.
So foul and fair a day I have not seen.
How far is it called to forays? What are these? So withered and so wild in their attire, that look not live you? Or are you aught that men may ask?
Speak, if you can. What are you?
All hail Macbeth! Hail to thee, Thane of Bless! All hail Macbeth! Hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor!
All hail Macbeth. Thou shalt be king hereafter. Yeah, thou shalt be king hereafter. Thou shalt be king hereafter.
Good sir, why do you start and seem to fear things that do sound so fair?
In the name of truth, are ye fantastical?
Or that indeed which outwardly you show? My noble partner, you greet with present grace and great prediction of noble having and of royal hope, that he seems wrapped withal. To me, you speak not. If you can, look into the seeds of time and say which grain will grow and which will not. Speak then to me, who neither beg nor fear your favors nor your hate.
Hail! Hail!
Hail!
Lesser than Macbeth, and greater. Not so happy, yet much happier.
Thou shalt get kings, though thou be none. So, all hail Macbeth and Banquo.
Banquo and Macbeth, all hail!
Oh, stay! You imperfect speakers. Tell me more. By Sino's death, I know I am Thane of Glamis. But how of Cawdor? The Thane of Cawdor lives. A prosperous gentleman, and to be king stands not within the prospect no more than to be Cawdor. Say from whence you owe this strange intelligence? Or why, upon this blasted heath, you stop us with such prophetic greeting? Speak! I charge you!
The earth hath bubbles, as the water has, and these are of them. Whither are they vanished?
Into the air, and what seemed corporeal melted as breath into the wind. Would they had stayed?
Were such things here as we do speak about? Or have we eaten on the insane root that takes the reason prisoner?
Your children shall be kings.
You shall be king.
And Thane of Cawdor too, weren't it not so?
To the self-same tune and words. Who's here? Hey.
I'm sent to give thee from our royal master thanks, and a greater honor. The king gave me called thee Thane of Cawdor. In which edition? Hail, most worthy Thane, for it is thine.
What? Can the devil speak true?
The Thane of Cawdor lives. Why do you dress me in borrowed robes?
Who was the thing which said, oh, treason capital confessed and proofs have overthrown him?
Glamis? And Thane of Cawdor too? Thanks for your pains. Do you not hope that your children shall be kings? When those that gave the Thane of Cawdor to me promise no less to them.
But it is strange. The instruments of darkness tell us truths, win us with honest trifles, to betrays in deepest consequence.
Two truths are told as happy prologues to the swelling act of the imperial theme. Thank you, gentlemen. This supernatural solicity cannot be ill. cannot be good, if ill. Why has it given me earnest of success, commencing in a truth? I am Thane of Cado. If chance will have me king, why, chance may crown me without my stir.
New honors come upon you, like our strange garments, cleave not to their mold, but with the aid of use.
Come what, come may.
Worthy Macbeth, we stay upon your leisure.
Give me your favor. My dull brain is wrought with things forgotten. Let us toward the king. Think upon what hath chanced and at more time. When interim have waited, let us speak our free hearts each to other.
Very gladly.
Till then, enough. Come, friend.
Come what come may, come what come may.
Is the execution done on Cador?
My liege.
Are those in commission yet returned?
My liege. My liege. They are not yet back. But I have spoken with one that saw him die, that he did very frankly confess he was a traitor.
He was a gentleman on whom I built an absolute trust. Worthiest cousin! Even now, the sin of my ingratitude weighs heavy upon me. Thou art so far before the swiftest wing of my recompense is slow to overtake thee. Only I have left to say, more is thy due, and more than all can pay.
The service and loyalty in doing it pays itself.
Ah, welcome hither! I have begun to bless thee, and I will see thee full of growing. Noble Banquo, no less be known what thou hast done. Come, let me enfold thee. Signs of nobleness shall shine like stars upon all deserters. From hence to your castle, let us bind us further to you.
I will be myself the harbinger, and make joyful the hearing of my wife with your approach. So humbly take my leave.
My worthy Cador.
Let not light see my black and deep desires.
True, noble Banquo. He is full, so valiant. By his commendations, I am fed. It is a banquet to me. Oh. Come, let us after him, whose care has gone before us. It is a worthy gentleman.
Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow.
They met me in the day of success. I have learned by the perfect support. They have mourned them for so long. But I burdened desire to question them further. They made themselves air. While I stood, came missives from the king, who all hailed me Thane of Cado, the title by which these weird sisters saluted me, and referred me to the coming on of time. With hail, King, that shall be! Hail, King, that shall be! I thought good to deliver thee, my dearest partner of greatness, that thou may not lose the dews of rejoicing by being ignorant of what greatness is promised thee. Let it to thy heart, and farewell. Macbeth, call this hour, and Cador, and it shall be what thou art promised. Yet do I fear thy nature, doth seem to have thee crowned with all. What is your tidings?
The king comes here tonight.
Well, thou art mad to say it. Was not thy master with him, who would have more preparation?
So please you, it is true. Our Thane is coming. One of my fellows had the speed of
He
him.
brings great
Stop!
news.
So my name's Tiffany, and in this show I play Seaton, who is a servant to the Macbeth family. And in real life I actually work in the service as well. I'm a teacher's aide, and I've been doing that while most other people my age were going to college. I dropped out of college after my freshman year, but that doesn't make me a failure. In high school, I was an awesome student. I got great grades, I always did my homework, listened to my teachers. Everybody kind of just like college will probably be her next step, but there's always something to be said about a gut feeling, and college never actually felt like my next step. But I went anyway, and by the end of the first year, I knew that I didn't want to go back, so I did it. And in the year that followed, I grew more than I had ever grown in my life. I got a license, I got a car, and I got a really good job that allowed me to foster my knack for helping people. And since then, I've hit walls here and there like everybody does, but I've been holding on to the promise that God's going to give me the desires of my heart, whether that matches up to society's perfect picture or not. And in this play, I can more easily relate to Seaton the servant than the successful Macbeth, but guess who's going to make it out alive? You'll see, it's true. Our Thane is coming. One of my fellows has to speak with him.
He brings great news. The Raven himself is hoarse. That croaks the fatal entrance of Duncan under my guidance. Come. You spirits, attend on mortal thoughts unsets me here. And fill me from the crown to the toe top full of direst cruelty. Great Lawrence, worthy Condor, greater than both by the all shall hereafter. Thy letters have transported me beyond this ignorant present, and I feel now the future is in the instant.
My dearest love, Duncan comes here tonight.
One goes hence.
Tomorrow, as he purposes.
Never shall the sun that morrow see. Your face, my face as a book, where men may reach strange matters. To beguile the time, look like the time. Where welcome in your eye, your hands, and your tongue. Look like the innocent flower. But be the serpent's undirt. He that is coming must be provided for. And you will leave this night's great business into my dispatch.
We will speak further.
Only look up clear. Leave all the rest to me.
This castle hath been pleasant. Seat. Oh, the air is swiftly and gently upon thy sweet senses. Oh, our honorable hostess. God shield us for your troubles.
All our service at the point, done twice, and then done double.
Where is the noble thing? We chanced him at his heels and had purpose to be his purveyor, yet he rides well. Ah, my noble hostess, we are your guests!
Your servants' effort to make their audit at your highness' pleasure.
Come, give me your hand. Conduct me to our host. We will continue our praises towards him. Yeah, noble hostess.
If it were done when it is done, then 12 round it were done quickly. This even-handed justice commands the ingredients of our poison chalice to our own lips. He is here in double trust. First, as I am his subject and his kinsman, strong both against the deed. And then, as his host, push it against the murderer, shut the door, not bear the knife myself. I have no spur to break the sides of my intent, but only vaulting ambition which o'erleaps itself and falls on the other. How now? What news?
He is almost supped. Why have you not left the chamber?
We will continue no further in this business. He hath honored me of late, and I have bought golden opinions from all sorts of people, not cast aside so soon.
Was the hope drunk wherein you dressed yourself? Has it slept since? And wakes it now to look so green and pale at what it did so freely? From this time, such I count thy love. Art thou feared to be the same in thine own act and valor as thou art in desire? Wouldst thou have, which thou esteem'st, the ornaments of life, and live a coward in thine own esteem? Letting I dare not, wait upon I would.
I dare do all that may become a man. Who dares do more is none.
What beast was it then that made you break this enterprise to me? When you durst do it, then you were a man. And to be more than what you were, you would be so much more.
If we should fail,
We failed. But screw your courage to the sticky place. You will not fail. When Duncan is asleep, where to rather the hard journey stays soundly at night. His two chamberlains will lie with wine for sale. So convinced that memory, the border of the grave, shall be like a view when it's swiped sleep. What not you and I will form upon the outcard and Duncan? What not put upon his smudging officers, who shall bear the guilt of our great quarrel?
bring forth men and children only. For thy undaunted metal should compose nothing but males. Will it not be received when we have marked with blood those sleeping two of his chamber, and use their very daggers that they have done it?
Who dares receive its honor? As we shall make our griefs and clamors roar upon his death.
Let him settle and set up away. Mark the time with fairer show. False face must hide what the false heart doth know.
Who's there?
What, sir? Not yet at rest? The king's to bed in featherless content. All well. Hey. I dreamt last night of the three weird sisters. To you they have showed some truth.
I think not of them. Go bid thy mistress when my drink is ready. She strike upon the bell. Get thee to bed! Get thee to bed! Is this a dagger which I see before me? the handle towards my hand. Come, let me clutch thee. I have thee not, and yet I see thee still. Art thou not fatal vision? Sensible to feeling as to sight? Or art thou but a dagger of the mind, a false creation, proceeding from the heat oppressed brain? I see thee yet, in form as palpable as this, which now I draw. Thou marshals me the way I was going, and such an instrument I was to use. It is a bloody business which informs thus to mine eyes, and wicked dreams abuse. Hear not my steps, which way they walk, for fear that very stones prate of my whereabout, and take the present horror from the time. I go, and it is done. The bell invites me. Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a knell that summons thee to heaven or to hell.
That which hath made them drunk hath made me bold. What hath quenched them hath given me fire. Hark! Peace. It was the owl that shrieked. The fatal bellman who gives the sternest good night. He is abandoned. The doors are closed. And the surfeited grooms do mock their charges with snores. I have drugged their possums. The death and nature do contend about them. Whether they live or die.
Who's that?
Alack!
What?
I am afraid they have awaked. 'Tis not done. It is the attempt and not the deed that confounds us. Hard! I laid the tigers ready. He could not miss them. If he had not resembled my father as he slept? I had done it. My husband. My husband!
I've done the deed. Didst thou not hear a noise?
Heard the owl scream and the cricket's cry. Did not you speak?
When?
Now.
As I descended?
I.
Who lies in the second chamber?
Malcolm.
This is a sorry sight.
Oh, a foolish thought to say a sorry sight.
There was one. Did laugh in his sleep. And one cried murder that they did wake each other. I stood and I read them. They said their prayers in the chest and the candlestick.
Consider it not so deeply.
But wherefore could I not pronounce Amen? I had most need of blessing and Amen stuck in my throat.
These deeds must not be thought of after these ways, so it will make us mad.
Methought I heard a voice cry, sleep no more. Macbeth does murder sleep.
What do you mean? Who was it that cried thus? Go. Go get some water. Get some water. Wash this filthy witness from your hands. Why did you bring the daggers from the place? They must lie there. Go. Carry them and smear the sleepy grooms with blood.
I will go no more. I am afraid to think of what I have done.
Give me the daggers. Give me the daggers. The sleeping and the dead are but as pictures. 'Tis the eye of childhood that fears a painted devil. If they do bleed, I'll gild the faces of the grooms with all. For it must seem their guilt.
Whence is that knocking? How is it with me when every noise appalls me? What hands are here? Ah! Ah! They pluck mine eyes out. Will great Neptune's oceans wash this blood clean from my hand?
My hands are of your color, but I shame to wear a heart so white. And fear nothing at adultery. Come, retire we to our chambers. A little water washes up this deed. How easy is it then? Your conscience have left you unattended. Hark, we're knocking. Let's put on our nightgowns. This occasion calls and shows to be watchers. Be not so poorly lost in your thoughts.
To know my deed, 'twere best not know myself. Wait, Duncan, was that knocking? I wish I could.
Nothing has awakened him. Oh, here he comes.
Good morning, sir.
Good morrow, both.
Is the king stirring yet, worthy thing?
Not yet.
The Daily command to call timely on him. I've almost slipped the hour.
I'll
But
bring
the
you to
king
him.
yesterday.
He does. He did appoint so.
The night has been unruly. Where we lay, our chimneys are blown down, and as I say, a message went in there, and spring of death.
'Twas a rough night.
No heart cannot conceive. We're named it. confusion, now hath made his masterpiece. Whose sacrilegious murder hath broke up the Lord's anointed temple and stole that slave of the building.
What is it you say? The light?
You mean His Majesty?
Approach the chamber. Destroy your sights. See and speak yourself. Away! Away! Ring the alarm bell! Murder and treason! Banquo! Stewart! Malcolm! Away! Up! Up! And see the great Duke's image! Malcolm! Banquo! As from your graves rise up and walk like sprites to counter this horror! Ring the bell!
What is the
Ring the
business?
bell!
That such a hideous trumpet calls upon the sleepers of this house. Speak! Speak!
Oh, gentle lady, it is not for you to hear what I can speak. Oh, Banquo, her royal master's murdered.
Whoa! Like what? In our house?
Too cruel anywhere. Dear Duff, I prithee contradict thyself and say it is not so.
Had I but died an hour before this instant. For I have lived a blessed time. For from this instant there is nothing serious in mortality.
What is amiss?
You do not know it.
Your royal father's murdered.
By who?
Those just chambers I seen had done it. Their head and face all back in blood.
Oh yes, I do repent of my fury that I did kill them.
Wherefore did you so?
The expedition of my love outrun the pause of reason. Here lay Duncan, his silver skin laced with his golden blood. His gashed stabs looked like a breach in nature for ruin's wasteful entrance. There, the murderers, steeped in the colors of their trade, their daggers unmannerly breached with gore. Who could refrain?
It's... Oh,
What was the lady?
Why do we hold our tongues that most may claim this argument for ours?
Let's away.
Look to the lady, and when we have our naked frailties hid that suffer in exposure, let us meet and question this most bloody piece of work to know it further. Fears and scruples shake us.
Let us put on manly readiness and meet in the hall together.
Well contended. What will you do? Let's not consort with them. To show an unfelt sorrow is in office, which the false man does easy. Out to England.
Shall keep us the safer. Where we are, there are daggers and men's smiles.
Therefore, to horse. Let's not be making leave taking. There is a warrant in that theft which steals itself. When there is no mercy left.
isn't that under this bloody deed?
Those that Macbeth has slain.
Alas, the day would they pretend.
They were suborned. Malcolm and Stewart, the king's son and cousin, are stolen away and fled, which puts upon them suspicion of the
Against nature still. Why do they not no straight up? This unlike me, looks like the sovereignty will fall upon me back.
He is already named, and got the stone to be invested.
Will you use the stone?
No, cousin, I'll to fight.
Well, farewell, cousin.
God's blessings go, and with those who would make good of bad, friends and foes.
Amidst the sadness and distress of people mourning Duncan's death, there comes a cry none can suppress. All hail to thee, Macbeth! Hail, King of Scotland, God save
it should not stand in thy posterity, but that myself should be the root and father of many kings. If there come truth from them, as upon thee, Macbeth, their speeches shine. Why, by the verities on thee made good, may they not be my oracles as well, and set me up in hope?
All hail to thee, Macbeth!
But hush, no more.
Hail, King of Scotland, God save the King. Hail, King of Scotland, chances round me. Hail, King of Scotland, God save the King. Hail, King of Scotland, chances round me.
Here is our chief guest.
She had been what? Would have been a gap. Our great feast. And all things unbecoming.
Tonight, we host a solemn supper, and I will require your presence.
Let your highness command upon me, to the which my duties are with the most indissoluble tie forever.
Ride you this afternoon?
Aye, my good lord.
We should have else desired your good advice, which hath still been both grave and prosperous in this day's council. But we will take tomorrow. Is it far you ride?
As far, my lord, as will fill up the time twixt this and supper. Go not my horse the better. I must become a borrower of the night for a dark hour or twain.
Fail not our feast.
My lord, I will not.
We here, our cousins, are bestowed in England and in Ireland, not confessing their cruel parasite, filling their hearers with strange invention. Here to horse, adieu till you return tonight. Those freelance with you?
Aye, my good lord. Our time does call upon us.
I wish your horse is swift and sure-footed. So I do commend you to their backs. Farewell. Sarah, a word with you. Attend those men. Bring them before us. Our fears in Banco stick deep. There is none but her do I fear. Upon my head they placed a fruitless crown. No son of mine succeeding. If it be so, for Banco's issue I have filed my mind. Was it not yesterday we spoke together?
Oh, it was!
So please, Your Highness.
Your Highness!
Both of you know that Banco is your enemy.
Oh, it's true, my lord.
So is she mine. And in such bloody distance that every minute of her being thrusts against my nearest of life. And though I could with bare-faced power sweep her from my sight and bid my will about it, yet I must not. For certain friends which are both hers and mine, whose loves I may not drop, thence it is that I to your assistance do oblige.
We shall, my lord, perform.
Though our
Your
lives
spirit shine through you. Within the hour at most, I will advise you when you plant yourselves. The moment of it must be done tonight, done some way far from the castle. And with her, Fleance, her son. Resolve yourselves apart. I will call on you anon.
We are resolved.
my lord.
I will call upon you straight. Abide within. It is concluded, Banquo. Thy spirit's flight, if it find heaven, must find it out tonight.
How now, my lord? Why do you keep alone? Sorriest fancies your companions making. Using these thoughts which should have died with them, they think on. Things without all remedy should be without regard. What's done is done.
We have scorched the snake, not killed it. Better to be with the dead than lie in restless ecstasy. Duncan is in his grave. After life's fitful fever, he rests well. Treason has done its worst. Nor steel, nor poison, my last domestic foreign levy, nothing can touch him further.
On! Gentle, my lord. Slink over your rugged looks. Be bright and jovial for your guest's night.
So will I, love. And so pray I be you. And make our faces visitors to our hearts, disguising what they are.
You must leave this.
Oh, full of scorpions is my mind, dear wife. Thou knowest that Banquo and her fiancé lives.
What's to be done?
Be innocent of thy knowledge, dearest Chuck. Good things of day begin to droop and drowse, while nights like ages to their praise do rouse. So prithee, go with me.
Stand to it! Boy there! Boy!
Will be rain tonight.
Yes.
Let it come down! There's but one down. The sun is fled. We have lost the best of half of our affair.
Well, let's away and say how much is done.
There is foul and foul is fair. All hail to thee, Macbeth.
Oh, said he to Macbeth. He did, and with an absolute sir, not I. Advise him to caution. Hold that distance.
Our hostess keeps her state, but in best time we will require a welcome.
Pronounce it for me, good sir, to all our friends. For my heart speaks their welcome.
See, they encounter thee with their heart's thanks. There is blood on thy face.
Tis Banquo,
Better thee without than her within. So, is she dispatched?
Oh, aye, my good lord. Her throat is cut. That much we did for her.
Thou art best, O cutthroats. Yet good is she that did the likes for Fleance.
Most royal sir, Fleance
is escaped.
Here comes my fit again. I was else perfect, but now I am bound in fears. So Banquo is safe?
Aye, my good lord, safe in a ditch she bides, with 20 rich gashes on her head, at least a death to nature.
Thanks for that. There, the serpent lies. Get thee gone. Tomorrow we will hear ourselves again.
My worthy lord, you do not give the cheer. The feast is happening.
Ah! Sweet remembrance of... Good digestion wait upon appetite, and health on both.
May it please your highness to sit?
The table is full.
Here is a place reserved, sir.
Where?
Here, my good lord.
Which of you have done this?
What? My good
Thou canst not say I did it! Never shake that gory locks at me!
Worthy friends, my lord is often like thus, and hath been from his youth. Pray you, keep seat. This is momentary. Upon a thought, you will again be well. Are you a man?
I and the bold one that dare stare on that which might appall her death.
Proper stuff! This is the very painting of your fear. This is the air-drawn dagger by which you said led you to Duncan. For the shame itself. Why do you make such faces? When all is done, you
Give it! Look! Behold! See? How say you? If I stand here, I see her!
Fine! For shame.
Blood has been shed here now. In the olden times that, when the brains were out, a man would die, and there an end. But now they rise again, to push us from our stools. This is more strange than such a murder is.
Worthy lord! Your noble friends do lack you.
I do forget. Do not muse at me, my most worthy friends. I have a strange infirmity, which is nothing new to those who know me. Come, love and health to all. And then I'll sit down. Give me some wine. I drink to the joy of the whole table and to our dearest friend, Banquo, whom we miss. Would you were here. To all to her, and all to all we thirst, and all to all. Avaunt! And quench my sight. Let the earth hide thee. Thy bones are memories. Thy blood is cold. Thou have no speculation in those eyes which you dare glare with.
Think of this, good friends, as a thing of
that man may dare take any shape, but that and my firm nerves shall never tremble or be alive again. Unreal mockery hence. Hence! 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 Why, so being gone, I am a man again. I pray you, sit still.
You have displaced the mirth, broken the good meaning with the most admired disorder.
You make me strange. When I think you can behold such sights and keep the natural ruby of your cheeks, when mine is blenched in fear.
What sights, my lord?
But pray you speak not.
He grows worse and worse. Questions and questions. At once. Good night. Good night. Sit not upon the order of your going, but go at once. Go at once. Good night and better health. His head is next. A kind good night to all. Good night.
How say you that Macbeth denies his presence at our great bidding?
Did you send for him, sir?
I heard, by the way. I will send. I will tomorrow to the weird sisters. More shall they speak, for now I intend to know how the worst means the worst. For my own sake, all causes shall give way, for I am in blood, stepped in so far, that should I wait no more, returning were as tedious as go over.
You lack the seasons of all nature. Sleep.
Come. We will to sleep.
Come. Let's make haste. Round about the cauldron go. In the poison, in trials. This way comes. Wicked.
How now, you secret black and midnight hags? What is it you do?
A deed without a name.
I conjure you by that which you profess. However you come to know it, answer me to what I ask you.
Speak. Demand.
We'll answer.
Say if thou'st rather hear it from our mouths or from our masters.
Call him! Let me see him!
Pour in sow blood from high or low, thyself and often deftly show.
Tell me, Now unknown power. Beware, beware.
Beware of Macbeth!
Whatever thou art, for thy good caution thanks, thou hast harped my fear. But one word more.
Will not be commanded. Here is another, more potent than the first.
Had I 3 years, I would hear thee.
None of woman born shall harm Macbeth.
None of woman born shall harm Macbeth.
Then live Macduff. What need I fear of thee? But yet I will make assurance, double sure that thou shalt not live.
That shall never vanquish me until great Rabold, the high hill shall come, great Rabold shall come against.
Macbeth shall never vanquish me until great Birnam Wood comes to high Need Hill.
That will never be! Who can impress the forest, bend the tree and fix his earth-bound root? Sweet parliaments, good! Yet, my heart throbs to know one more thing. Tell me this much. Will any most issue ever have reigned over this kingdom?
See to know.
No more. Stop! In this scene, the witches are deceiving Macbeth into thinking that he's invincible. At one point in my life, I was deceived about the meaning of love. In this time, I was so focused on the pain and the frustration that I was going through that I didn't realize it gave an open door to these lies. And the lies that were coming at me were telling me that nobody had ever loved me and nobody ever will. And as I started to believe this, I started to give in to the world's description of love, which is romantic relationships. And as I began to think that that was the only thing in life, I pushed myself and who I was away. But once I surrounded myself with godly people, their words rang true, truer than the words of the devil. What words are you listening to?
Seek to know no more.
I will be desired. Deny me this, and an eternal curse shall fall on you. Let me know.
Show.
Show his eyes.
His eyes.
Grieve his heart. Come. Show.
So depart.
Show.
Show.
Show his eyes.
Thou art
Show.
like the spirit of Banquo. Thy crown does sear my eyeballs. And thy hair, thou other gold-bound brow, it's like the first horrible sight. Now I see it is true, that the blood-haunted Banquo smiles upon me, and it points to them for his. Is this so? Is this so? Is it so? Is it so? Where are they? Gone? Let this pernicious hour stand accursed in the calendar. Come in there without.
What is your grace's pleasure?
Saw you the weird sisters?
No.
Came to not bite you?
No, indeed, my lord.
Cursed be them. Yeah, we're on the arrival. And damn all who trust them. I did hear the gallop of a horse. Who was it came by?
'Twas 2 or 3 that bring you word, my lord. Macbeth is fled to England.
Fled? To England?
Aye, my lord.
The castle of Macduff. I will surprise. Seize upon fight and give to the edge of the sword his wife, babes, and all unfortunate souls who trace him in his line. No boasting like a fool. This deed I will do before his purpose cool. No more sights. Where are these gentlemen? Bring me where they are.
I would not be the villain that thou thinkest. The whole space is in the tyrant's grasp, and the riches to boot. Lady, fare thee well.
What had he done to make him fly the land?
You must have patience, madam.
He had none. His plight is madness. When our actions do not, our fears do make us traitors.
You know not whether this is wisdom or it's fear.
Wisdom. To leave behind his wife. To leave his babes, his titles, his mansions, and a place where once himself does fly. He loves us not.
I'm so much a fool. If I stay longer. Stop. In this scene, Macduff left his family. When my dad left my family, I felt worthless. I felt like I didn't belong. But when I joined Shakes, they helped me realize that worth is not found in your family. It's found in God. They also helped me realize that it's not my fault. You are worth more than the world says you are. I'm so much a fool. I stay longer.
I am not treacherous.
But Macbeth is. Why? Is that wrong? It's left you wife and child.
Sirrah, your father's dead. And what will you do now? How will you live? My father's not that far, you think.
Who comes here? I have work for who concerned. That main part pertains to you.
Bless you, fair dame. I am not to you known. Be not found here. Hence, with your little ones, I dare bide no longer.
Your castle is surprised.
Where is your husband?
I hope in no place so unsanctified where such as thou mayest find him.
Your wife and your babes.
My children too.
Wife, children, servants, all savagely slaughtered.
When I have done no
Be comforted. Let's make medicine of our great revenge.
King had no children. Oh my pretty one. He's small. That's okay.
dispute it like a man.
I will do so, but I must also feel it as a man. I cannot but remember such things that were most precious to me. Sinful Macduff! They're all struck for thee! Not that I am! Not for their own demerits, but for mine. I'll slaughter on their souls. And rest in them.
Is to go manly. Our power is ready. Our lack is nothing. Come, Macbeth is right for the king. Put on your shield. Receive what cheer you may. The night's long, which never finds the day.
Oh, the English power is near, led on by Malcolm's steed.
Revengeance, burn in them, excite the mortified men. Near Burnwood we shall.
What? Of the tyrant?
Great Dunedin he doth fortifies. Some say he's mad.
Others that lesser hate him do call it valiant fury.
Now does he feel the weight of his secret murders on his hand?
Those he commands move only in command.
But nothing in love. Now, does he feel his title hang loose about him like a giant's throne?
Make me no more reports. Let them fly all. Until Burnwood comes to Dunstable, I cannot faint with fear. What's the boy? Malcolm? Was he not born of woman? The spirits that know all mortal consequence have pronounced me thus. Fear not, Macbeth. No man born of woman shall ever have power upon thee. The devil deems you black, you cream-faced loons. Take my face hence. Satan! I am sick at heart when I behold. Satan! I say Satan!
What is your gracious pleasure?
What news more?
All is confirmed, my lord, which was reported to you.
I will fight till from my bones my flesh be hacked. Get me my armor.
It is not
I will put it on. Hail those who speak of fear. Go get me my armor. How does your patient, doctor?
Not so sick, my lord, as she is troubled with thick, cunning fancies that keep your wife from rest.
Cure her of that. Canst thou not minister to a mind disease? And with some sweet, oblivious antidote, cleanse the bosom from the perilous stuff which weighs upon the heart.
Therein the patient must minister to herself.
Oh, none of it. Come, put my armor on. Get me my staff. Sit. Send out doctor. The Thanes fly from me. If thou couldst, doctor, find her disease and purge it to a sound and pristine health, that I should applaud thee to the very sound that should applaud again. Pull it off, I say.
Hi, my good lord, your...
Bring it after me. I will not taint. In fear, death, and bane, till Burnham Forest come to Dunsinane.
Were I from Dunsinane away and clear, prophets again should hardly draw me here. When was it she last walked? Since the master went to the field, I've seen her rise from her bed, unlock her closet, take forth paper, write upon it, read it, afterwards seal it, and then return to bed again. All this while in a most fast sleep. In this slumber agitation, besides her walking and other actual performances, what at any time have you heard her say? That man which I'll not report after her. Lo, here she comes. This is her very guise, and upon my life, fast asleep. You see, her eyes are open. Aye, but their senses shut. What is it she does now? Look how she rubs her hands. It's an accustomed action with her to seeming thus wash her hands.
Yes, hark! She speaks. Here's a spot. Damn spot. Ow! I say. 1. 2. Why then? It's time to do it. Help. Blood in him.
Do you mark that?
The bane of fight. Head away. Where is she now? No! No more of that, Miller! No more of that! You are all but the starting! Go to, you have known what you should
She
not.
has spoken what she should not. I promise you that. Heaven knows what she has known.
Here is the smell of blood. Still! undone. Cannot be undone. To bed. To bed. To bed.
Will she go now to bed?
Directly.
More needs she the divine and the physician. God, forgive us all. Look after her. Remove from her the means of all annoyance. And still keep eyes upon her. So, good night.
Good night, good dog.
What is this for?
So to burn, sir.
Every soldier, hew him down a bough and bear it before him. Thereby shall we shadow the numbers of our host and make air discovery report of us.
Shall be done.
We're no other but the confident tyrant keeps still in Dunsinane and will endure our setting down before.
'Tis his main hope, for where there is advantage to be given, both more and less has given him the revolt. None are with him, but can strain things.
Hang out our banners on the outward walls. The cry is still they come. Our castle strength will laugh a siege to scorn. Here, let them lie. To famine and the... What is that noise?
It is the crying women!
I have almost forgot the taste of fears. The time has been, my senses would have cooled to hear a night shriek. Therefore, was I cried.
The queen, my lord, is dead.
She should have died hereafter. There would have been a time for such a word. Tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow creeps in this petty pace from day to day, to the last syllable of recorded time. All our yesterdays have lighted fools to a dusty death. Out! Out, brief candle! Life is but a shadow. A poor player that struts and frets his hour upon the stage and then is heard of no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. Thou comest to use that tongue, storyteller.
I come to tell you that which I think I saw, but I know not how to do it.
Well, say.
I looked toward Burnham, and anon methought the wood began to move.
Liar! Enslaved!
I say, a moving
If
grove!
thou speakest false, upon the next tree thou shalt hang alive, till famine clean thee. Fear not, till Burnham would come to Dunsinane. And now, a wood comes to Dunsinane. Arm, and out! Ring the alarm bell! Blow wind! Come rack! At this we will die with harness on our back.
Now, near enough. You're leaky free, throw down, and show like those you really are. You worthy friend, lead our first battle. We're to Macbeth and we shall see what else remains to be done, according to our order.
There you are. We but find the tyrant's power tonight. Let us be beaten if we cannot fight.
Make all our trumpets speak. Give them breath. Those clamorous harbingers of blood and death.
They tied me to a stake. I cannot fly, but bear-like I shall fight the course. What is he that was not born of a woman? Such a one I am to fear, or none.
What is thy name?
Thou wilt be afraid to hear it.
No, though thou callest thyself a hotter name than any.
My name is Macbeth.
The devil himself cannot pronounce a title more hateful to the people.
No, nor more fearful.
Thou liest, the poor tyrant! With my sword, I'll brutalize the Norwegian!
I was born of woman.
You tyrant!
Go! I was born of woman. But swords I smile at. Weapons laugh to scorn. Premised by a man. It's of a woman born.
Thou rejoicest! Tyrant! Show thy face! If thou be slain by no stroke of mine, my wife and children's ghosts will haunt me still.
Oh, man else, I have avoided thee. But get thee back. My soul is too much charged with blood of thine already.
I have no words. My voice is in my sword. Now, bloodier villain, then turn and give this out!
Thou losest labor, and I will never charm that to not yield to one of a woman born.
Spare thy charge! Angel, whom thou hast still served, tell thee! Macbeth was from his mother's womb, untimely bred.
Accursed be the tongue that tells me so. I will not fight with you. I will not fight with you. I will not fight.
Yield to coward! We'll have thee as our monsters are painted on the wall. Here, make you see the tyrant!
I will not use to kiss the ground before you let me fade it on the rebel's curse. Though burning would come to me. Opposed being of no woman born. Yet, I will try the last. Before my body, I throw my word like shit. Now you have me back. And him, that voice back. Oh!
I hope the friends we miss are safe arrived.
Some must go on, and yet, by these I see, so great a day, this is chiefly by.
Macduff is missing, and your noble friend.
Samurai! Has parents solved dead. He only lived like a man. Like a man, he died.
God soldier he be. I would not wish upon him a better death. Stop!
Hello, my name is Elliot Freeman, and as the show is wrapping up, I want to ask you one last time. What do you think? What do you think when we ask you the question, what is it for man to gain the world and lose his soul? And my first honest response was, that was a ridiculous question. I can't lose my soul. Ha! I gave it a Christian 101 answer. And I was like, Jesus Christ died for my sins. I'm safe. I can't lose my soul. Thank you. Next question, Eric. Thank you. Thank you. Well, as the kids kind of challenged me, and so did Eric, look a little bit deeper into the question. So I'll ask you again, what do you think? What is it for man to gain the world and lose his soul? And then the word soul kind of hit me. Soul. What is a soul? Soul to me resonated. Soul is the eternal me. Soul is something eternal. And I kind of identified with that. It's like, my soul is me. Okay, that's my identity. All right, cool. And soul's eternal, so something eternal has got to have huge, huge worth than anything temporary, right? I mean, I'm also, in the sense of soul, created in God's image. That's something worth, all right? So, and then I'm also told as a Christian that Christ paid a huge price, as he did. And that price is huge for me, for my soul. So worth, again, another statement of worth. I'm like, all right, okay. And then, so I mean, I was just like, you know what? If I identify with anything in this world, that'd be so foolish. I mean, I can't take this car with me to heaven. Sorry, Saab. It's only half of you anyway. You decide my seat, but yeah, I can't take anything of this world that's temporary. That'd be foolish of me. And I have to admit before you, I've been a fool for quite a while. I've been a fool for a lot of the spring and the summer. And I realized that when my best friend Adam asked me the first part of the question. So I'll ask you again. I want you to gut reaction. So what is it for you to gain the world? And I asked, Adam asked it, and I'm like, I am not Macbeth. I don't want to gain the whole world. That's ridiculous. That's not me. It's like, no, Elliot, seriously, think about it. What would complete you if you gained it? What to you is the whole world? What is it for you to gain the whole world? And my gut reaction was a girl that I really, really liked. And some of you are like, oh, that's good. That's great. I'm like, that's not bad. But the thing is, when I was just telling you earlier, my gut reaction was combating what I was just telling you earlier, but my soul, I identified my worth with Christ and being created in God. But my gut reaction is combating that. I was being hypocritical because I was finding my worth in a relationship, and I was finding my identity in possible marriage and love from a woman versus from God. And it's being a little hypocritical. When I say I'm complete by God, I can't be complete by a woman. I can't be double complete. That's kind of silly. So when looking into it deeper, I was like, what do I identify with? What love am I identifying with? And I still think marriage is a great thing. From Eric and Laura, show me it's like, hey, it's a beautiful thing. And then I also hear marriage is pretty tough. But tough doesn't mean bad, right? Tough just means, hey, it shows what you're willing to fight for. And what you're fighting for shows what you value. And to me, it kind of shows you what you put your treasures in. And if you see that, you see where your heart is also. So, I challenge you, actually not challenge you, I ask you this. What are you trying to obtain so badly that you start to lose your identity? What do I need to bring into the light?
Hail, King! For so thou art. Behold, the usurper's cursed head. The time is free.
We shall not spend a large expense of time before we reckon with our several loves and make us even with you. My kinsmen, henceforth be earls, the first ever in Scotland. It's such an honored name. What's more to do, as you call home our friends abroad, who fled the snares of watchful tyranny, of this dead butcher and his fiend-like queen.
I see thee compassed by thy kingdom's pearl, whose voices I desire aloud as mine. Hail, King of Scotland!
Hail, King of Scotland! All hail, King of Scotland! Hail, King of Scotland!
Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow creeping in. And it's steady days from day to day, no one can ever win. We're playing
Do it.